So we write down this 90 on the side so we remember it. And then it says 47 like Harry Potter. We'll do a H. And 47 is the total of the circle. So I'm going to put the 47 outside. 25 like something starting with S. So we're going to put that outside as well. And 52 something with T. So we're going to put that outside as well. 52. So now we know the totals. 16 like Harry Potter only. So it's just Harry Potter. 4 like S. And 27 like T. 11 like all of them, and 10 like none of them. So now we have to kind of guess and check. I think that's the fastest way to do this. So we know that 52 take away 27 take away 11 gives us 25, 14. So we know that 14 fits in this lot and these two sections here. So 14 fits in here and here. So it has to add up to 14. Then we have 47 take away 16 take away 11 gives us 20. So 20 has to fit in here and here. And then we have 25 take away 11 take away 4 is 10. So we know that 10 would be here and here. So now we're going to try and guess those numbers. So from 10, I'm going to just draw that again here, that section there. We know that these two add up to 10, these two add up to 14, these two add up to 20. So we know 10 is made out of, we can try 5 and 5, 5 and 5. But if we have 5, then for 14 we need 9 more, but 9 and 5 does not add up to 20. So that's wrong. So we have to try add something smaller. So we could try 2 and, oh, that's really hard to see. 2 and 8. If that's 2 and 8, if it's 2, then we need 12 over here, and 12 and 8 does make 20. So those are the numbers that we came up with. So 2, 8, and 12. And we can check the Venn diagram by adding all the numbers, and surely it adds up to 90. What is the probability that teenager chosen writing likes H and S, but not T? H and S, but not T is this one here. So our answer is 8 out of the total 90. Now let's do the next question. Question 18. Again, it is a Venn diagram with 3 things in there. So I'm going to try and do a Venn diagram with 3 circles again. Okay, what does the question ask for this time? There's 3 sports, B, V, and S. B, V, and S. And there's 65 students, so 65 this time. 2 have been given not to play sports, so they're not playing at all. 30 play soccer. So that one is 30. Again, it's outside because we don't know who plays what else. 9 play soccer and volleyball, but not baseball. S and V, but not B. So that goes in here. 9 play both baseball and soccer. Baseball and soccer, but we don't know whether they do or don't play volleyball. So this one's a bit tricky. I want to highlight that one. So this is 9. And I'm going to put that there as 9. 4 students play all 3 sports, so 4 goes in here. So now we know that 5, because of the 9, we know that that's 5. 12 students play both baseball and volleyball. Baseball and volleyball. So that means it's in here. So that one adds up to be 12. The total number of players who play baseball, and if we know that's 12, then we know this is 8 now. The total number of players who play baseball is one more than those who play volleyball. So baseball is equal to volleyball plus 1. So now we can add it all up. So let's go back to this 30. 30 minus 5 minus 4 minus 9 equals, what's that? Minus 18, 12. So we have 12 in here. And then now between that and that, well, there's 65 students. So we know 65, take away 12, take away 4, take away 9, take away 8, take away 5, take away 2, should give us the remainder. This number here is going to be what goes in here and in here together. So we have to split it after that. So what's that? 65. Take away 12, take away 4, take away 9, take away 8, take away 5, take away 2 is 25. And we have to split it so 1 is bigger by 1. So we can have 12 and 13. I'm going to delete all those highlights so it's easier to see. Oops, didn't need to do that. Okay. Determine the number of students who play volleyball. So volleyball is 12 plus 9 plus 4 plus 8, which is 24, 33. If a student selected a rainbow, what is the probability the student plays soccer and baseball only? Soccer and baseball. So soccer and baseball, that means 5 out of the total, 65. And 5 out of 65, we can simplify this as 1 over 13. Next question. A group of 200 shoppers was asked, da-di-da-di-da. So again, a Venn diagram with 3 things. Should have pre-made it. Sorry, thanks for being patient. Okay, so this time I like that it's got ABC. That makes it easier. A, B, C, and it says only this time. So A is in here, B is 34, and C is 12. And it says only, so we can put it inside that section there. A and B is 32. Oh, this time, this 32, A and B, it's in this section here. So we don't know whether it's in the little triangle or the outer triangle. So we're going to put it as a line indicating that segment as 32. And then 15 will be A and C, so 15. And then 26 is B and C, 26. ABC is 11, so now we can work it out. So if that's 11, then we're at 21 here. Oops. We have 4 here, and we have 13 there. Display this information, done that. Now calculate A intersect not B intersect C. So I'm going to quickly draw that for you. I think that's the best way I can explain it. Okay, let's do that. So intersect means the overlap. So we have A, which is that one there. Oh, let me write down the little letters A, B, C. Then we have, let's do blue, not B. Not B means everything outside of B. Okay, you get the idea. But now, and lastly, C is everything in here. And we notice that if we colored quite correctly, wasn't it coloring? Yeah. Okay, so if we look at the Venn diagram, everything that is overlapped is that little triangle there. So that is 4. It says N. N means how many, not the probability, so it's just 4. How many shoppers purchased A and B but not C? A and B but not C is here. So we have 21. Relative frequency. So that's the same as probability for A. For apples, apples means everything in here. So now we have, for apples, the answer would be 45 plus 4 plus 11 plus 21 over the total. What is the total? 200 from the story up here. So what's that? 45 plus 4 plus 11 plus 21. It is 81 over 200. Can we simplify it? No. Bananas or cherries? So or means union. Bananas or cherries? Let me try and... Oops, did not mean to do that. That is super annoying. Right. Bananas or cherries? I'll do it in yellow. Bananas or cherries. When it's or, it's not the overlap, but we color everything. So we add all those numbers that I've highlighted. So 11 plus 21 plus 4 plus 13 plus 34 plus 12 over 200, which is and you can check on your calculator you've added the right value by just counting how many values you've added all together. Now we notice that it is a number divisible by 5, so we can simplify and we get 19 over 40. And last question, cherries only is pretty easy. It's just 12, so 12 over 200, and 12 over 200 can be simplified to be divided by 4. We get 3 over 50.